I'm back. Welcome all you Shaker players, Fender Rhodes, noodlers, guitar pickers across the globe. You can see I have a new shirt on now, which means we are covering a new topic. I've been working on an ebook called Get Over the Hump, a songwriter's toolkit, subtitled Melody and Harmony Non-Fat. And the reason I put this ebook together is I wanted to help songwriters, either novice songwriters or experienced songwriters, to try and get a better handle on their craft as songwriting. You know, I peruse the internet a lot, and I find there's a lot of information on songwriting, on lyrics, on different things, kind of fragmented information as far as harmony goes. There's also a lot of information on how to go on the road, how to get people out to your gigs, how to, be inspired, all these other things, which I believe are all important, but I think that there needs to be more information on how to build chords, just simple stuff. The first chapter in the book is on melodic content, and I've divided up melodic content into 5 categories. The first one is diatonic scales. So diatonic scales. Okay, there's my chicken scratch. So the diatonic scale is just what it says it is. If we're in C, it's this. Christmas is coming up, right? Or minor. So that is a diatonic scale where you're basically just moving up and down the scale. The second one is static melody. So you're hanging on one note. That kind of thing. The third one is angular shapes where you're making large jumps. So let's go to D. So it would be like, there's another Christmas song. So we skipped an octave, and then we followed it with our diatonic scale. See? Or you can go a sixth. See? Just up a sixth to fall sleeping at your nose. See? So there's jumps. You can go a ninth if you want, or a seventh, and you follow it with your diatonic. The third one is, that was the third one. The fourth one is melodic arpeggio. So you're basically, an arpeggio is outlining the chord, right? So okay, there's melodic, and then repetitive sequence, kind of like the static melody, but the chords you play the same melody, but the chords change underneath. So here we go. See? Heard that a lot in popular music. So there's five ideas. So what you can do is, let's say in your verse you do a static idea, and then maybe in your chorus you can go your angular, your shape, your large jump. So we're here on our static. And then we diatonic. So those are the things you can just go to. The chapters in the ebook that I have are melodic content, song form, scales, harmony, plural substitutes. Those are great. Chordal movement, how chords, work with each other. There's a reason chords fall into a certain sequence. Pentatonic scales, great for rock and roll, R&B, all that stuff. Blues scales, that's the basis for American music. Passing chords, great when you're trying to figure out, when you're working on your harmonies for your vocals and you got that note that's not in the chord and you got to figure out what am I going to do with that note. This is when you need those. Fourth voicings, really cool, jazzy, modern sounding, great on acoustic guitars. Alternating triads, secondary dominants, a way to add more chords to your song. Time signatures, chord layout, chart layout rather. You want to have, I encourage everyone to use charts, whether you're a good reader or bad reader, doesn't matter. They save time. I've used a lot of charts in the book. I've tried to keep it conservative on the text. And I've emphasized more. There's some cool charts in the book where you can just look at the chart and have it make all sense to you. Connect the dots, visual, and it'll enable you quicker to learn the material. That's what I've tried to do in this book. Is there's no fat. You can learn this stuff pretty quickly if you put your time to it. So in the next lesson, we're going to talk about song form, which is always fun to play around with. And thanks for watching. I appreciate you subscribing. Also, if you want to get a copy of the ebook, they're $10, and I would love to send one out to you. It's right here, Fred at fredstickleymusic.com, and I'll get one out to you. If you have any questions, email me. Like I said, most of you know me from my horn arranging, jazz and rock and roll horns, and I'm going to continue with that down the road a bit, but I got excited about doing this. So anyway, hope everybody's doing great, and until the next time, we'll see you again. Thanks for stopping by.